Well, welcome to Your Future Me Now. I'm William Collins, and I'm the creator of this transformational way to shift your mindset from one of doing to one of being. In today's world, things are moving so quickly, whether it's the implementation of AI or our political system or even how we live our faith. So, how do we direct ourselves as we go into the future? And more importantly, how do we do it in a way where we're proactive, not reactive? Because with all of this change, what happens is many times we make decisions based out of our fear and really not out of our creativity. So in the last session, I explained to you that there were 5 shifts that I discovered as I was creating this transformational way to really live out of my future me. The first shift was a very simple one, is to go from our rational mind to our creative mind or our intuitive mind, which is really up here at the frontal cortex. But now we're going to shift into this second idea, which is really around the fact that your future me is focused on a true north. In other words, it needs direction to look for something, but it really only looks for one thing. And so what happens is, with all of the confusion and the shifting that's going on, what happens is we have a very hard time staying focused. Mostly because in the world that we're in, with all of this, the technology and the other distractions that come, we end up actually having so many choices that we have a hard time deciding which choice we really want. And yes, there are a lot of choices for you, even in this day, where you can do things with those choices. But remember, when you are going through this process of creating your own future me, this is about being. And so in this shift, we found a way to activate your future focus in a way that is intuitive. And it simply comes from the fact that the best way to direct your life is by asking you questions, not just any questions, but the right question. And in this case, it's a simple question about how you want to lead your life in one direction. We call it my one thing. And we actually have a way to simply keep this idea in front of you with our wristband. So the way this works is you ask yourself a simple question, which is, what is my one thing that I can do such that by doing it, everything else becomes easy or unnecessary? What it really does in your subconscious mind is it demands that you decide who the person is that you're going to be, who's going to step into that future. And that one thing allows you to begin to continue to walk forward. The beauty of this quite easy and simple shift is that you can use it anytime for any application for any area of your life. So even in work or at home or in a relationship, you can find a very easy and effective way to shift yourself into your future me with this simple strategy of taking your one thing and applying it to a question in your life. So there's your second shift. Let's go to the next shift, mindset shift, that you're going to use to help you begin to continue the development and the transformation of you into your future me.